on to you, Aries. So you have the Knight of Cups and the Star card, the Queen of Cups. So a lot of you Aries, very much so are looking for, like I said, the perfect romance, right? Y'all are looking to get romantic, trying to get to know somebody. Y'all are hopeless romantics anyway. So y'all are trying to get to know somebody romantically. You want true love to exist and all of that, and you're hoping for it, right? And you're always open for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, like I said before, Aries are hopeless romantics. At some point, a lot of you Aries wish to find somebody where there's a very good match between the two of you, right? The two of you go well together, like peanut butter and jelly or peanut butter and banana. I don't really know if that's actually a good mix. I just heard of it. I'll probably try it out at one point in my life. But the Ten of Wands and the Three of Swords is about, but even though you are looking for that, you still know that there's still some things that has to actually happen for it to really be practical, for it to be real, concrete. The Ten of Wands represents one of the things that you are letting go of is relationships that don't work. They gotta go. The relationships that don't work, you striving to make it work. Everybody's acting like a weirdo. You gotta stay away from them. The Three of Swords, you have enough experience, enough to know that, like it is, as I said before, the weirdos, the people that, you know what I'm saying, act like they're dotish or act like they're on the short yellow bus. Probably are on the short yellow bus. But the people who act like they're on the short yellow bus, they gotta go. They gotta go. Because, oh my gosh, the games that people play, fam, like, you can't, like, people are so dysfunctional, you can't talk to them, fam. Like, you literally can't even do that because they're not built for it. So their mind is so caught up in, oh, this person's trying to holler at me. There's so much on this high horse. They can't even, and I'm trying to tell you, Aries, people who have that mentality, they can't even have a conversation. They can't even have a regular conversation. You know why? Because if you step into them and you have not shown them any interests that you may be romantic with them or you want to be romantic with them, these people automatically assume that that's what it is that you are coming with. So guess what they do? Now they play games because they want to, because they're delusional, because they want to, you know what I mean? So now the Empress is about how, so for you, this is more so about you Aries having to learn to be the Empress. See it for what it is. See it when people want to act like they're stupid, like they're dotish, they don't have any common sense, and leave them be, and let people make a fool out of. I ain't even gonna say a fool. Let people make a complete jerk out of themselves, because the Nine of Swords, right, represents. This is what I'm talking about. The idea that people. Look, let me put it, they embarrass themselves with the stuff that they be doing, trying to act like they of high society. You know what I mean? And if I'm really being on point with you Aries, a lot of people like to act like they are part of higher, whatever that means, but higher society, right? They are a part of some sort of rich aristocratic oligarch group or whatnot, and they act like people are beneath them and all this other stuff. And they're toxic, because this type of mentality is what is mental illness, because so everywhere they go, they rub people the wrong way. People are just perturbed by them. Nobody wants them around because it's the same old crap no matter where it is that they go. So now you Aries have to be the one to have that same crap on your doorstep. Nope. You know how you Aries end up? You know how you Aries end up skipping over that? You peep it for what it is, and you give people a legitimate try. But when you see them really doing too much, guess what it is that you do? You go, all right, have yourself a good one. Or you just ghost. And that's it. You know? Show and prove to the other person that they are weirdo, because they assume that you should be interested in, that you're interested in them. And that's how it is that you defeat that. When you just say, all right, have a good one. Now it's like you played yourself. Because they're trying to make the assumption that in order for me to run this game or whatnot, I gotta assume that you're interested. But you know what it does when you say, all right, have yourself a good one, and then you stop talking to them? Now it's like you shown them from example, you really don't care. You really wasn't trying to holler at them. And guess what that does? They gotta remain silent after that, because not only does that perturb them, but it also brings in confusion up for them. And the Five of Pentacles is they become scared of you. They can't talk to you after that. I'm talking about dysfunctional people that would try to like run game on you. They can't talk to you after that, because that's how it is that they sink their hooks in, Aries. A person that you would be dating who find themselves trying to run this type of nonsense on you, they have to get you reeled in first before that they can actually start running these games. And normally there's only two ways that a person can reel you in. Two main ways. There are other ways, but two main ways that a person can reel you in. Two main. There's either they come in from an insult, right, where they got to be combative, or they're coming in as far as friendship is concerned or whatnot. And then you just pushing the pace, and they get you to push it and try to say what up to them and stuff like this or whatnot, X, Y, Z, and all this other type of stuff. And then now they think, oh, I got this person wrapped around my corner or what, wrapped around my finger and all this other type of stuff, and I'll do this. I said corner, but but you end up defeating them at the game, not by playing their game, but by playing yours. Don't allow yourself to play games. Just shut it down. Just be like, I'm done. And any weirdo that would be trying to see what type of time you on, they know it's harder for them now. The only time they'd run game on you now is if you were to go back. See, a lot of times, a lot of you Aries may have that problem where you may want to go back. That's when they start to run that game, because now they know you did all the work for them, and all it is that they had to do was just let your mind wander and let your mind think about if this could have been a relationship that could have worked. But when it comes to like cutting people off though, Aries, on some real stuff, the Hermit and the Queen of Swords says it all. You really have to have kind of like a hair trigger when it comes to, so to speak, like a hair trigger when it comes to cutting people off. If a person, like if you hanging out with somebody and they flake, it's a dub automatically, because you don't know this person like that, and they're already flaking. Your time is supposed to be way more valuable than that, Aries. You're supposed to look at it from a perspective of you had your opportunity. And that's another thing too, that's another thing too, Aries, that I really wish that a lot of you Aries really understood. A lot of you Aries will get yourselves upset or get yourselves tight, right? Upset, angry, upset, or disappointed about like the games that people play, right? That is sanity. That's mental health. That's mental health. That is an indication that you're healthy. See, this is what I'm trying to say. I do the same thing because I have an Aries moon. People will try to make it seem like I'm bugging out and wilding out. People will try to make it seem like I'm bugging out and wilding out because I have a problem with the game playing and stuff like that. And I do have a problem with it. I think that there are a lot of people who assume way too much because they're way too delusional. And to be quite honest, if I'm being very transparent with you Aries, and I am, I honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I honestly don't see the majority of people who call themselves dating or even trying to, I don't think, or looking, I don't think the majority of them is going to be in a very, is going to make it. I don't think they're actually going to be in a functional relationship. I think they're going to end up in a dysfunctional relationships that they deserve to be in, because they play too much games. They're too interested in doing dumb stuff. Like it's too stupid at this point, you know? So let's clarify the Hermit. It's just too stupid at this point. Like, you know you want somebody, but then you're going to flake on them. Anybody who has self-respect is going to be like, okay, you flaked, I'll just go talk to somebody else. And you would have missed your opportunity right then and there like that. Because even if you were to get yourself into a relationship, you still got to drop the games anyway. So what do you want to do? You want to be playing the games prior to it and then even during it. But this is how you ruin a good thing. So where exactly are you going with this? You understand what I'm saying? The mentality is stupid. So to clarify the Hermit, you have the Five of Swords. You have the Three of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and then you have the Five of Cups. So this experiences that you will have, right? Getting to know others, and as you are getting to know others and approaching them and getting approached and stuff like this, through experience, right? Five of Swords, Three of Pentacles, you will learn very quickly the type of personalities, Five of Swords, that you will not be able to actually mix with. You will know those. You will know those personalities, because as soon as you meet those people and you start to hang out with them, you'll kind of pay attention to their value system, and you'll be like, nah, this ain't for me. You know, like they'll try, the Three of Pentacles, they'll try to make it seem like this all in just fun. They're just having fun. But that's another problem too. Fun, especially nowadays, fun is usually used to mask sadism, trying to put people through the gauntlet and try to put people through a whole dysfunctional merry-go-round that is not enjoyable. But while you calling fun for whom, Aries? You know what I'm saying? Like who is it fun to? It's not fun to y'all. It's not fun to anybody that's functional. You just look, not you, but I'm saying they just look stupid when I'm fun. Oh, fun. Okay. Oh, ooh. Let me go ahead and poke my finger in a wound that you have. Ooh, that's fun, isn't it? Ooh, I'm fun. This is fun. Stupid. The Four of Pentacles and the Five of Cups is, but don't allow those people to get you upset though. Just keep it pushing. When you move on, they look ridiculous.